Hello, I'm Perry Jones, Executive Director here at Capital City Rescue Mission. Thank you for your interest and support of the Rescue Mission. Every day, hundreds of people come to the mission for help. Many of them have shattered and broken lives. And the Lord uses us to make broken lives beautiful.
I was what you would call a functioning alcoholic, had a full-time job. I was playing music in some of the clubs in New York. Eventually, around 2010, before I knew it, everything had spiraled out of control. I had lost my apartment, lost my girlfriend, lost my source of income, and before I knew it, I was on the streets. And my life was broken, basically, into a million pieces.
Just before high school, I just started hanging out in the streets, neighborhoods. I started drinking. Of course, that's where it started, drinking. I ended up being pregnant by the time I was by 11th grade with my first daughter. And so I became a mother before I graduated high school.
All this pain, I wonder if I'll ever find my way. I wonder if my life could really change at all.
Well, my life was shattered. For me, my life shattered on June 3rd, 2006. My mother passed away. And that really sent me on a downward depression spiral. You know, before that, I was drinking, but it was like I had controlled it. After that, it was like self-medication, so my life was broken.
All this earth, could all that is lost ever be found? Could a garden come up from this ground at all?
I was, drinking, and I started using drugs, just partying, going back and forth to New York, leaving my daughter with relatives, and my drug use became out of control.
It got so bad that I was one time sitting in front of a liquor store begging for change just to get another drink, and passing out on benches and people leaving me there, waking up not knowing how long I've been out there.
It would be hard to tell I was homeless because I actually kept myself presentable. But one thing that was definitely noticeable was I had lost a drastic amount of weight. I was down to about 120 pounds. My normal weight's around 170. So obviously I wasn't eating as well as I should have, and I'm sure the alcohol consumption wasn't helping either.
Well, I was in the eye of a storm and I couldn't see my way out. I saw craziness on left, craziness on my right, and I didn't see nobody or no one to help me out.
You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust.
There was nothing available except for one place. My stepmother, her best friend, she heard about me, and next you know, she called me. Well, it's a faith-based program, so you learn about Jesus and God, and so do you want to come? And that's how I end up being here. God is just calling me here, calling me here, calling me here.
All around, hope is springing up from this old ground. Out of chaos, life is being found.
I first began to feel hope when I began to really read the Bible and go to the Bible studies. Each week I would get stronger and my head would be clearer. I was feeling healthier because I wasn't poisoning myself with the alcohol. Where I was wasn't where I had to stay. There was something more for me. And that's when I started feeling like, yeah, there was a hope. And I seen that way out.
When I first arrived here, they provided shelter, they provided clothing, they provided food, they provided free medical, all the essentials, anybody would need to, survive.
When I first walked into that program, I thought it was really nice. I had people telling me what Jesus Christ was doing in their life, and I was just like, okay, I hear you. But as time went on, something started to happen where I believed that this person existed. So I felt like he was working in me at that point, and I came to believe in Jesus Christ.
Eventually it came to the point where I was able to go into work phase from the program. When I found myself a job right away and found myself an apartment, it was time to move on. So I gradually got back into my music, and at this point I've been sober for 4 years, and I can't imagine going back to where I was. I just can't even think of it.
I graduated the program, I volunteered here, and now I work as a resident assistant, helping with the guys, helping with the volunteers, and basically giving back to what the mission gave me.
Before I came here, I know I was broken, but today I'm flourishing. I am a vibrant child of God. I just feel so alive. I feel like there's just nothing but possibilities in my life.
And I say all the glory goes to God, because He's the one that's changed me, and He's the one that's still changing me, and He can do that for everybody.
I've been made new.
I'm being made new.